Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Skyhawk, NATO 13.2. Alright. Tech. PGM, Advanced ASF, Advanced Sonar. Wait, no, that's not right. Top Gun. Top Gun is 12. Everything missed. Okay, there's no global operations. NATO is going to roll 2 counterforce dice. I think it's counterforce, if I remember right. Yes, 2 counterforce dice because Warsaw Pact possesses Rhineland. There are also 2 counterforce dice available for Benelux, but that's occupied by the Soviets, and you're only allowed 1 release roll per turn. So they are choosing to roll against Warsaw Pact. No joy. Okay, purchase. They're spending 8 battle stars on an army base upgrade. Then they're spending, 18 on 2 mechs, a fighter, and a ground attack fighter. And then they're spending 24 on 2 next-gen MBTs. Make sure I say this right. Yeah, 2 next-gen MBTs, 2 self-propelled artillery, and 1 air superiority fighter. That's 10 and 18 and 6 is 24. Yes, that's correct. Okay, combat movement. Just a little bit, not very much, just a little bit. Okay. The strategic bomber from Paris flies 1, 2, 3 down here to Lazio, where it is going to shoot 2 cruise missiles in a surgical strike, 1, 2 into southern Yugoslavia. The air base in Lazio adds a 3rd cruise missile into southern Yugoslavia. Since there's just a spag there, there's no missile defense. And then here, these 2 SSNs in the English Channel are going to move 1, 2 to A10. And then the 3 SSNs are each going to shoot a pair of anti-ship missiles into A11 in an ASM strike against the Warsaw Pact fleet, which will have 3 missile defense shots. And then the big dog of the turn, from Picardy, there's a stealth and 5 attack bombers that are going to fly into Rhineland for a nuclear surgical strike. They will be escorted by the 2 ASFs from Picardy, and there will be 4 cruise missiles fired into this attack. That's going to be wait a minute, did I do that right? Yeah, that's right. 4 cruise missiles. 1 shot by the airbase in Paris, 1, 2. 1 shot by the airbase in southern England, 1, 2, 3. And then 1 each shot by the destroyers in A10, 1, 2. For a total of 4 cruise missiles getting into Rhineland to join the surgical strike I have actual spy satellites now. So there is spy satellite support so that the attack bombers and the stealth are at full value. Warsaw Pact, since they have a SAM and a SPAG in Rhineland, have decided that the SAM will shoot missile defense and the SPAG will do air defense. Also, two Warsaw Pact fighters in Rhineland are going to scramble, as well as a Soviet fighter from northern Germany and a Soviet fighter from Benelux, for a total of 4 interceptors. 4 interceptors. All at 3. And then, of course, in the interception, NATO will have the ASFs each at 6, and the 5 attack bombers will each be at 2. So, let's do this. So the first thing we're going to have is interception combat. Actually, let's do the missile side of the attack first. So there's three AMD shots from the SAM. And he gets 2 hits. So 2 of the 4 missiles get through. And both miss. How unfortunate. Okay, now we're going to have interception combat for the air side of things. So we have 4 intercepting fighters for the defenders. And they get 2 interception hits. 2 interception hits for the defender. Now we have 2. Well, I'll just do them separate because I don't have any dice here. So we got 2 ASFs at 6. And that's going to be 1 interception hit so far for the attacker. And then they have 5 attack bombers. That get in there for another interception hit. So that's 2 interception hits apiece. So the Soviets don't like it, but they have more money. So the 2 Soviet fighters that came in are going to be the defending casualties for interception. And then there's no choice for NATO. The stealth is immune to interception, so they have to take 2 attack bombers. So now instead of 5 attack bombers, they have 3. Okay, now the SPAG for Warsaw Pact gets to do its air defense. Okay, there is one air defense hit. So that's going to be another attack bomber goes down. The stealth could go down, but that immune to interception capability and being able to ignore SAMs for combat movement does come in handy. Okay, so that's been taken. Alright, so now we're going to have 2 attack bombers and a stealth coming in for a triple dice surgical strike attack. 9 dice isn't quite as powerful as 18 may have been, but we'll see. Yeah, pretty good. There's 2 target selects and 4 general hits from the surgical strike. 2 target selects and 4 general hits. And here is the Soviet card. So the 2 target selects obviously are going to kill next gen MBTs. So red becomes green. And then 4 general hits. That Warsaw Pact is going to take on 4 early gen MBTs. Okay, so there's that. Now, so we don't forget, we're going to do this now. Well, it's Warsaw Pact zone, so Warsaw Pact and NATO are each going to get 2 air battle stars for the interception hits, and then for destroying 3 or more land units in the surgical strike, NATO gets 2 more air battle stars for a total of 4. So let's hand those out before we forget. So there's 2 for Warsaw Pact and 4 for NATO. All right, now I guess we'll just come around here and do it from this side. Oh, excuse me. Now we got 3 cruise missiles into southern Yugoslavia. And a surgical strike there. No missile defense. No spy satellite either, because it's already been used. Okay, everything missed. No joy in southern Yugoslavia. All right, that's the end of combat. Non-combat's going to be pretty short and sweet. The 4 MBTs from Paris move up to Picardy. So I'll put them over here on the card. The strategic bomber will land in Lazio. It's picked up out of the way. The 2 mechs from Lazio move up here to Piedmont. And I believe that's it for non-combat movement. I think it is. Now we'll place units. That was 2 mixes. Yeah. Okay, the minor army base upgrade goes to Lazio. And build 2 mechs there. And then a fighter. and a ground attack fighter. And then we'll turn here. The next things are going to be built in Picardy, which will go on this Army card here. That's going to be 2 self-propelled artillery. So 3 grays becomes green. 2 next-gen MBTs. Again, 3 grays becomes green. And well, I already did it. I forgot I could have taken the ASFs as casualties. I forgot I could have taken the ASFs as casualties in the interception combat. We're going to go ahead and, well, no, I really shouldn't do that. I shouldn't trade because I've already seen how the surgical strike played out. That wouldn't be exactly fair. So we're also building an ASF here, which goes on the board. And that makes 3 ASFs in Picardy. Okay, everything is placed. No money changed. Fallout does go up to 5. And NATO's at 42. There's 30, 40, and 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 cruise missiles. And 2 anti-ship missiles. A bit of green in there, and there we go. Okay, Ozark Outpost, over and out.